Welcome to my playhouse, and today I'm gonna be mounting my new solar panels. They have moved over here because I didn't want the trailer in the driveway. So well, they're on the roof, but they're gonna be rained on plenty when we get to that. I'm preparing the garage over here, which involves taking down all the other solar panels that was up there. And I must admit, I have miscalculated. I thought that I had room for 4 rows of solar panels, like 1, 2, 3, 4 ish. And after doing the math again, there's only room for 3. So I take down the solar panels and I put them over here right now. Here they are. They're really dirty, and I have no idea if anyone want to buy these. They're old, some of them are not too good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just put them up for sale for some ridiculous small amount and see if anyone want to come and pick them up. So let's go on to the other side so I don't film the neighbor too much. I have my little ladder here. See what we have here. We have my garage, and the roof is really pretty underneath. It has this fatigue of rusted roof. I'm sure that's worth a lot of money somewhere, but well, I can't wait hiding it with the solar panels again. I don't think it's that pretty. So yeah, over here I've had 3 solar panels laying in that direction. Otherwise they have been laying like this. I have to take down this roll to be able to fit all 8 panels. When I remove these 2, I can fit the first 4 panels up here. And I think I'll take down all of these clamps as well. On the back of the solar panels we have this VOC, that's open circuit voltage. That if there is no drain on the solar panel, well, it can put out 38.7 volts, which is kind of a lot. So I was looking at my charge controller. This is the charge controller that I'm gonna be using. I have the 40 amp one, eSmart 3, and they say that this VOC should not go over 130 volts. On the advertising on the internet it says 150 volts, and here it says VOC 38, beneath 38 volts. I should maximum put 3 panels in series, and best would be 3 panels. I'm just barely over 38 volts, and this is like VOC underneath 46 volts. So I'm gonna put 3 panels in series, even though they recommend 2 panels in series over here. So I will do 2 strings of 6 panels, and then I will put the last 2 panels on a different charge controller where it just gets 2. So I'm gonna put 4 panels up this way, and they're gonna have the long side this way out to here somewhere, and 4 panels up. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I need just a little bit of this room, so I have to take down another row of panels. Doesn't matter, I don't care about these anymore. They're too old and too inefficient. They just take up a way lot of space. And then I'll have to connect the first 3 panels in the series and the next 3 panels in the series and parallel those and put those down to the charge controller. Okay, it's coming along. It's tough climbing around up here on those. The rusted roof, I'm not sure that it's gonna hold my weight, so I'm climbing around on the wooden support. So now I have to carry these panels that way over. Okay, so far so good. I have kind of decided that I'm gonna paint some of the roof, the rusty, well, all of the roof here, thin layer of black paint. So just to not have the roof go bad too soon. I don't really, it's absolutely not straight, but don't want to mess with that. That was a rather time-consuming decision. I think I'm halfway now I've painted over there, down that way, over there, and this way. So I'm painting my way against the ladder so I can still get down from there. Would be pretty irritating to sit there for a couple of hours to wait for the paint drying. But I'll keep on going. I needed a break. Okay, I completed the black painting. That took way too long. That was a bad decision to do that, but well, it looks nice. I also did a cable that is laying over here with a solar connector on it, and I did a lot of other stuff inside the garage here. So let's see that. That cable comes down from the roof up here, and it goes down to a fuse box, or actually it's more like a breaker box. I put up that box. It's on a wooden plate there, and my idea is that I want to be able to cut the connections to the different solar strings up there. They're gonna be at least 2 strings. I think I can manage to make one of them today with a little lock, but I did that. Also, I've replaced the cables that goes down into the basement. I have some thicker cables here. Each of these cables are 2 x 4 millimeters square. I guess I don't know, it has some kind of another name as well. But this is not an DC breaker, so I have just ordered some DC breakers on the internet this morning. But this should be good enough just as a to start with. So I'm gonna be using that until the other breakers come. This cable goes down, and it goes over here, and it goes down, and it goes down into this hole. I have put in this pipe, this blue pipe that goes into the basement. I did a video on that a couple of years ago, or was it last year? I think it's 2 years ago that I did that video. So that is there. So this took a long time, especially pulling the new cable through the pipe into the charge controllers and the battery banks. So the black wire coming down here, that's for the minus. The minus is gonna be on the far side of the garage, and the plus side is gonna be right up here somewhere. So I need to make another cable for the plus side. So I'm gonna be mounting the solar panels with these washers on top of the solar panels, and a good screw down in the middle, just like the other ones was done. But I want to give it a little bit of padding down against the solar panel. So I have some regular 3M tape. It looks like gaffer's tape, but it's probably not the right brand for gaffer. So I'm just gonna make some of these by putting them on the tape and then cutting around them. See if that's gonna be manageable. I'm gonna do a couple of tests here, see if that's worth my time. I'm sure something rubbery would be available. Okay, this is actually not too bad. I can do that. The plan is then to paint it on the top side, so it's black, and also this tape will get a little bit of paint. It's a messy job, and I need quite a few of them. They feel like coins. So I'm gonna paint the other side. I think that will hold up better to the weather. The tape is just for the protection. Have a little layer. It's kind of a plastic thing, the tape thing. So well, painting. Okay, on the roof, and I put the first 3 panels up here. They're just laying here, and I have a blanket between these 2 because they have glass to glass, and I was going to connect these 2 over here to get a connection between them. These leads are just they're very short. I hope this is possible. Let's see if this is doable. Let's remove the tape here. We have a lead here, and we have a lead there. How can they do that? That's not nice. It would have been so much easier if they could just lay there and I could just connect them and flip this over. No, it's too short. So I think if I had someone that could hold the panel in 45 degrees here, it would be possible to do it and lay it down. They can reach, I'm able to connect them here between them, but that will reach okay. It's just impossible to film, I think. And these connectors, they really don't come apart very easily. When you got them there, you got them there. Connected. Then we are ready for the screws to dry. Okay, I decided to paint all the screws that goes in there as well. I'm reusing the old ones, just giving them a nice layer of black paint. And for all of you guys who are right now typing about how dangerous it is to climb around on the roof of the garage, I am of course wearing my safety slippers, so no need to be concerned. We have moved into the basement because I need to make one of these solar connector plugs here. This is the system that is being used. I should have looked up what they are called. Some letters and a number, I'm sure. I'm going to be making this one. This one goes into the minus side, or does it? No, it goes into the plus side. So this is a minus connector. Actually, it says it's a minus connector. I was right. Damn. And there are two different kind of pins that goes into these. The one with the hole goes into this one with the longy thingy. So I made one of those yesterday, and this one without a hole but just with a pin, that goes into this connector, which is doesn't say what it is. Would have been nice if it had bragged about what it was. So yeah, I'm gonna be using a regular 220 volt cable here. It's not the best, I know, but it will fit, and it will be a really good connector because two of these wires here, that will be maybe three, I don't know, two. I don't want to use the ground here, that's really bad. There, go away. So I'm gonna find out how long these cables have to be and solder them into this connector here. So I have mounted the connector here, and I'm gonna fill it up with tin. Soldering tin here. There. And we're gonna put this in. Yes. I'm sure that's gonna give us a really good connection. Okay, I forgot to show you when I popped this in. But, well, I shortened the cable and I soldered it in here, and then you pop it in. You take this off and remember to put that on the cable, and this one kind of just goes in here with the cables attached, and it locks into place in here, and there is not much chance of getting it out again. I don't see how. So the cable I just made is going to be connected to that plug up there, but I have to mount the panel first. Yeah, that would be good. And then I'll just draw the cable in under the roof. I have done that with the minus lead, so I'm gonna put the plus lead down the same hole probably. So on the next panel here, I have become a little bit smarter. Instead of putting this panel all the way down, I'm gonna put in the screws here, and I can climb in all the way and put in the screws over here. I had to take a ladder out to the outside and go and screw these two in from there. It was irritating to move the ladder forth and back, and it's not as if it will work the first time. No. You need a couple of times before you're good to go. There, and before I slide them together, I have to remember to connect them together, otherwise I'll be sad. And it would be nice if this everything would stay up. I don't have to mess with that. It's possible to sit here and connect this stuff, and the leads was long enough to do that when I was here, not if I were trying to get my hand down between them. So what a mess. So I'm gonna connect the new cable here. There we are. And try and climb out again. I don't really need that bit. So let's see if we can slide it in. There we are. Cool. Just need to move it a little bit out here. This way. Not too bad. And fasten this. We're gonna make it click click at some point so that I don't. Maybe a little bit more. Cool. Okay, I've been measuring and measuring and measuring on these, and I couldn't get a voltage, and taking those panels down again, that wouldn't be fun. But Maniac didn't really connect them up here, so yeah, I was able to measure the voltage and make sure that plus was plus and minus was minus before doing anything stupid in there. So yeah, cool. So now I can just connect this plug, and I had 104 volts. Okay, let's see if we can measure the voltage coming in. Yes, we have 105.4 volts coming in. So let's close up here and go to the basement and see if we are ready there. Okay, in the basement the inverter is doing great. It's not getting anything from the solar panels because I've detached those, so it's failing right now. And the connector for the solar panels is off. This fuse is even smaller. I have ordered new fuses or switches for it. So let's go up and turn it on up there. Power on. Okay. We should have power all the way to this breaker. So I want to make sure that this breaker, that the power comes in the right power. Pluses plus and minuses minus. AC power, we need to go DC power and make sure that, yes, now it's 106 volts, 0.3. So, well, if we're gonna have some good sparks and stuff, we might as well leave the cover off, right? So there, let's see if we get that. Yes, it gets in some power. It's not a lot, but it's judging. This box is pretty irritating. There, we're actually doing 120 some watts. Very nice. We have another 4 screws we need to put in. Otherwise I'm done for today. Going up and down that bloody ladder is pretty hard, and so I have put in the first 3 of the 8 panels that I have. I will have to go get some more. Probably I'll get 5 panels more. Is that it? Yeah, and I'll get the 4 chains out of that. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again when I solar power the data center. Have a nice day. Bye bye.